Alright, Levi, we're going to start this off. I'm not going to dive too much into topics, a little bit more about what happened in training today. I don't think it'd be evident in this clip. Okay, right, we got 1, 2, 3 in ball rotation. Okay, obviously these guys are a lot closer to each other than obviously the 10. Maybe it should be a little bit on that side. Okay, whatever the case, you've got your base. Okay, and then obviously you have 3 pressing. Okay, is right away your hips are facing this side. Right, so as soon as you touch that ball, your first plays can we play within the necks, okay, because you have the 2v1s inside, or can we simply just ball rotate? Alright, but your first touch leads you back into pressure. So there it is, right? So it's like, if you have a really good mid, then obviously the pocket is in here, the relationship is close inside, then we can get out and bump inside. Okay, but obviously there's no relationship inside, and he's pulling here for a space to close your space. This guy's already pressing, so the space isn't much. Okay, which you tried to find this, but I mean, it's the best choice you could have made, but from the mistake you made, right? But there, your hip should be facing here. So again, it's going back to, again today, it's like this shouldn't happen at all. Hip should be facing there. Can we exploit and obviously pull this guy, which is what you do, but you pull him back inside when the press is already coming from that end. Simple thing here, right? You got the other guy over here. You're the central center back. You got to step your line up, and you obviously, guys, you have to fight for that second ball, so you have to squeeze lines, but there's no leadership within your role here. It's just, you're literally walking, right? So you're not telling this guy to push up, you're not telling that guy to push up, and your line should be like this image, okay, pretty much. And you got to be that central center back inside, and you got to squeeze his lines, but there's no leadership to your characteristic right now. Like, yeah, it's high school soccer, but you're literally just ball watching. You have no idea this guy's here, you have no idea this guy's there, and you have no idea the guy's over here. Okay, again, this entire time you've been looking straight at the ball. You have no idea of 2v1 situations in here. Okay, and your outlet on the outside. Okay, can you come a little bit deeper, right, in case the ball rotation goes through the back, right? Okay, this is going to be a perfect situation of understanding counter to counter, right? They've got 2 players here. You 2 are doing absolutely nothing. You're not defending anybody. Right? There's nothing behind you. There's 2 here, right? And he's obviously backtracking. But there's no concept of you being in here. 0. Right? And again, you're just ball watching. You won the ball, obviously, at a higher level. That doesn't happen, but stop ball watching. Again, look, this whole time, I'm not sure what happens in this place, but if you don't even speak to him, it doesn't matter. Okay, so obviously the play goes. You can just let it run, but you don't speak to him. You're a bystander in the game. Okay, obviously the difference is the touch here, so it gives you a lot more space to play. But I mean, unless you tell him to bump into that gap, which it doesn't seem like you did, okay, that's a waste of a pass. The guy is right behind him. What do you want him to do with that? That's not a pass. And then again, it's like you're ball watching. You're not reacting. Can we close the gap? Can you pull this guy in? All right, if this guy's 2v1, then that's fine. But look, Levi again. This entire 3-4 seconds, you never once check around. Look, You're fixated on the ball 24/7. We've talked about this at training. You can't do that. Now it's negative, so your line should be stepping right away. This guy should be moving up, 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 right? But there's no leadership. You're a bystander in the game. Your whole line should be moving up, trying to get territory. I'm not sure. I know there's space here. Okay, but there's no one in the space. And you're playing a ball into this area without any purpose. The purpose is to just see the guy in black. This pass, you've already done the good job with the first touch. That pass should go ball rotation because the guy here is breaking the line. But you decide to hit that, and I don't understand. And then you're ball watching again. Look, not once have you scanned. Not once. You still haven't scanned. You just look at the ball the entire time, kid. This ball, you're being pressed from this side. You need to freeze the ball with your hips facing this player coming at you. But your touch now goes forward, okay, which allows this press to happen. He's screen pressing you back. You've got to stay in your 2v1 here. Alright. You can't play anywhere else. But a better player at the back doesn't do this mistake. He freezes his player. And then you can take your touch if needed, but allows time for these guys to come and help. And then again, look at the separation between lines. You have, I mean, we're looking at about 50, it's about, alright, you're looking at about 12 yards of space between the lines. Any solid team is going to go right through this. Okay, your lines are so disconnected, but you have no leadership role here. And this guy's behind you as well. We're going to end it with that, alright? So just, the next game needs to be a lot better from you.